Yo, Mr. VP, whatever you do, don't let your guard down. Let's go.
Good afternoon. Thank you for coming all this way. And thank you for carrying Miss Tsurugadai to Dr. Shiro Neko without incident. Yes, no lives were lost after all.
Enough with the crap. Why'd you call us here? If you want to settle things, I'll fight you right now.
My, hasty, aren't we? I wanted to give you two a warning, and to confirm something as well. Yes, I have a hunch the two of you are up to no good. Didn't I tell you before? I wanted you to persuade Mr. Date. I wish to handle things in a peaceful manner. You wouldn't be so foolish as to cooperate with a pact bearer over me, would you? This is your final warning. Will you persuade Mr. Date to give up his powers for me?
Please.
Is that so? Very well. I understand. It appears I expected too much from you. Now, Mr. Date, I have something I would like to confirm with you as well. Do you intend to give up your powers?
Hell no.
I thought you'd say that.
All right. Now it's my turn to confirm something.
And what might that be?
What's that gate in the other world? The one Tsurugadai saw while she was looking for a way to deal with the distortions.
A gate? In the other world? Who knows? I certainly wouldn't. I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding on her part. A fault with her power, perhaps? You're free to cling on to your silly delusions all you like, but I can't afford to turn a blind eye to you. Pact bearers are the seeds of disaster.
So you'll wipe out any pact bearer except yourself, huh?
I wouldn't put it so barbarically. I'd much prefer if you gave up your powers of your own accord. That was what I first intended, at least.
What are you trying to pull?
Sora? I find this quite regrettable myself, you know. But there's simply nothing else to be done. Your very existence cannot be permitted. It must be erased from the world. You realized something was off, didn't you? There is no mist associated with you. I utilized every means at my disposal to search every inch of space within the barrier. Using even the slightest degree of one's power within the campus should result in mist. And yet, your power has not affected any area of the Academy. If mist existed for you, as it did Miss Tsurugadai, I could shatter your ideals. At least then you could be managed. But alas, none exists, which makes matters different. A potential threat that cannot be managed must instead be eliminated. You're a good person, so I'm sure you try to keep that promise. But what if you saw someone you loved in danger? What if your own life was at risk? People's hearts can change. I can't afford to make an exception by trusting you. Miss Aikawa lost her life because of the distortions. They never would have intensified the way they did if it weren't for the authorities. And if there were no pact bearers, there would be no authorities to use. You, of all people, should know full well the potential dangers of an existence like yours. You are a threat who mustn't be allowed to exist. You must be eliminated, here and now. It truly is a pity to lose someone so noble. Bear with me. I hope you understand my decision. At the very least, I will erase you as painlessly as I can manage. Don't worry. It will be as if you never existed at all. Everyone will forget you. No one will need to mourn your death. Now please, be at ease and go in peace. While I'm at it, I may as well have you join him, Mr. Date. Your luck ran out when you decided to team up.
Sora, you're really going to erase them? This is a joke, right?
Shinya, you're going to need to learn to accustom yourself to such things, unpleasant as they may be. This, too, is the duty of the Jingu family. It has been, and it always will be. They are pact bearers, the seeds of disasters. They possess powers that should not exist in this world.
Are you freaking kidding me? Don't give me that shit. I'm not gonna take this from what? Dean Packbearer?
In the end, I am nothing like the rest of you. I bid you farewell. Allow me to conclude by offering my sincerest gratitude for what you've done. And with that, let us celebrate our births. Huh? What did I...
My word. Sora. That power. What's going on in here?
What are you doing here?
That force field. Just what are you trying to do? Why would you use your authority on a student? Wait, your authority? My head feels split in two. These words are not my own. What am I? I've forgotten something. Sora, what is happening to me?
Stop! Do not remember. You do not need to remember.
Hugo!
It's all right. All I did was make it so his memories of this moment never existed. is Hugo doing here? I made certain he wouldn't come.
Well, you see, I was the one who asked him to. Sora? No. It's been a while since I met you in this form, hasn't it? You know who I am, though, of course. That's exactly right. I am Yoru. That took ages. It feels good to finally be myself for once.
Yoru? The one from my dream?
That's exactly right, Ryotaro. It's been a while. This is the first time we've been able to meet in person, though, isn't it? I'm so glad we have this opportunity to chat.
Shut up. Does this look like a tea party to you?
Yes. I suppose I should explain. I am another Sora, subconsciously created by Sora. Or at least, that's what I was. I was born so that she wouldn't be destroyed by contradictions and chaos. I was born so that I could shoulder the burden of her pain. With the chaos you Pact Bears have all created, the strife within Sora's soul only grew. In encountering others' powers and using her own, she began to realize that she herself was distorted. As a result, I myself have become so terribly powerful. But not quite as much as I'd like. My power is far from perfect. Sora has yet to be assimilated, after all. I need to take her place. In order to do so, I have to break her, to obliterate everything that makes her who she is.
What? Hugo!
That felt great! Hey, hey, hey! Wakey, wakey, Sora!
Who are...
Oh, that doesn't matter now. Come on, haven't you noticed?
Is that...
Hugo? Now that our pact bearer is dead, now that the person who loved Sora Jingu is gone, you are no longer her. But I suppose that makes you nothing at all now. I mean, you were never human in the first place. Isn't that right, Monarch of Woe?
What are you talking about?
Oh, Ryotaro, weren't you paying attention? Though he didn't remember it himself, Yugo Jingu was a pact bearer, and the monarch he made a pact with is the Sora you see before you. The real Sora Jingu died ages ago. This is just a demon posing as her.
You're wrong.
I'm not. You have no reason to be her anymore, do you?
I am Sora Jingu. Sora, his wife. But now, he's gone. Sora, the head of the Jingu family, must eliminate distortions. Sora protects the order of the world. The balance must be maintained.
You really are broken, aren't you? To love Yugo, to be loved by Yugo. Those are the cornerstones of Sora Jingu's identity. It looks like things have worked out in your favor, Ryotaro. If she disappears, so too will the barrier. And then you can all return to the outside, your pacts intact. That's a better deal than the two of you getting erased from existence, don't you think?
I will not give up on myself.
How? You're nothing more than a broken doll! I don't get it. I thought I stole most of your power.
On the contrary, you only stole a fraction of it. I didn't want Yugo to think me suspicious, so I held my own power back in order to remain by his side.
It can't be.
You are far too dangerous.
No, not after I finally become my own self.
Go quietly and disappear.
Over your dead body!
Noisy pest.
Sora? Are you okay?
Shinya,
Yes?
you have a look of pain on your face. Are you upset?
After what happened to Yugo, how could I not be?
What a pity.
Sora?
That means you now pose a threat as well.
What the hell are you doing?
I figured it out. How to continue being Sora Jingu. How to continue maintaining order. Egos, that is to say, desires, affect the world. Authorities are created when humanity and demonity intersect. As such, any individual who is not content is a potential threat to everyone. So keep your smiles bright, both of you. Though I suppose it wouldn't matter either way. In your case, as pact bearers, your very existence is dangerous regardless.
Mr. VP, we gotta bounce, now!
You can run, but you can't hide forever. Now then. I really should inspect the rest of the student body for any more potential threats.
Mr. VP, let's head back to the archives.
Act 2, Ryotaro Date, Woeful Execution.
Shit's gotten wild, huh? To be honest, I'm still trying to process it. It's too much, even for me. But we need to stop the Dean before things get worse. That much is for sure. If she's serious about all that anyone with desires is a danger to the world crap, she's not gonna stop until there's no one left in it. We have to deal with that freak show while she's still confined on campus. Hey, Vanitas.
Yes?
How can we take down a Monark? Is duking it out our only option here? You're a Monark, you gotta know.
Again with the querulous quixotic queries. If open confrontation is against your desire, then shatter their ideals like the pact bearers prior. Ideals, after all, are the major mainsprings of a monarch's might. But wiping out a monarch is a futile aspiration. The most that you can do is put them into hibernation.
Okay, whatever. Hibernation's fine. Let's stop it first and worry later. If all we need to do is shatter some ideals, we got experience with that. Assuming she and Yoru weren't talking out of their asses earlier, the Dean's Mist has to be somewhere in the academy. Who'd have thought the Dean was a monarch?
It appears your mind, spirit for your thought. Ideals? But come now, kid. Just what in the world are you now quit.
That shit-eating little roach. He just died, without putting up a fight. It's what he deserves, I guess. He was too loyal of a lapdog. didn't know what to believe in or who to depend on. He was closer to her than any of us. He had to know she couldn't be trusted. It's his own fault for not giving up on her. That must have been what happened to Yugo, huh? It'd still be his fault for giving her the opportunity, though. Whatever. We need to focus on stopping her for now. There's no mist coming out from anywhere obvious, so maybe it's in some basement. Like it was in the old dorm. There's some low windows you can see on the outside of the first year, second year, and main buildings. That makes 3 buildings with basements. Let's start looking. How about we head to the second year building first? No sign of anyone around. What happened?
I don't know. I don't know anything at all. The only thing I know is happiness. Pure, unadulterated bliss.
The Dean. Come on, Mr. Well, it ain't pretty, but this'll do the job. Now we can head to the basement. Let's move, Mr. VP. Damn it. We were wrong.
A stray shot, but only slightly. Methinks the mist meandered about here mere moments ago. Perhaps the ideal was shattered asunder. Or was it combined with another, I wonder?
Combine? Is that even possible?
Presumably. They were products of the same prior principles, after all. 2 more ideals remain to be found. So, take yourself elsewhere, and go look around.
2 left, huh? The main building's the Dean's turf. So let's search the first year building's basement first. Hey, Mr. VP. That guy, he looks just like you. Damn, the hell's going on? Here too, huh?
The Dean! She just came out of nowhere and erased everyone! Right before my eyes! What the hell is going on?
Stand back, Mr. VP. Looks like we've got the right place. I'm ready when you are.
It seems this place, too, is linked to the depths. This number connects to the singularity.
So, that's Mr. Yugo's ideal, huh? Guess some things never change. Pact bearer or not. They're like ants on a soda can. Let's get this over with, Mr. VP. Stop. Something's wrong.
It's you.
That ain't him. It's like that copy of you we saw in the second year building. It might look like him, but it's something else. Think it's coming from the Dean's power? Esokinesis or whatever? This is about as screwed up as it gets. That idiot picked the wrong person to believe in.
You'll pay for insulting Sora.
This is creeping the hell out of me. You're no shit-eating roach at all. You're just shit. Period. I'm gonna beat that stupid look right off your face!
Let's go, Ryotaro!
No one's taking what's mine.
Here I go! You're open!
Curse you.
I've got you!
Wretched fools. Decimated.
I've got you!
Supporting.
You're mine! Don't piss me off! It's in your hands. Got it. No, you don't. Have another.
Vice. Present.
I need it.
You even trying? Lord.
Let's kill them.
Advancing.
Slow. To victory. You're open.
Curse you.
Be gone!
Wretched fools. Decimated. Supporting. Be gone! Wretched fools.
I got this. No! Don't piss me off! You got this! Got it! Got it!
Nice. Advancing.
Devour them.
Null and void.
Madness. Recover.
I got this. Don't piss me off!
Wretched. Nice. Pay for your steps.
Counterattack. Fruitless. Here I go! Null and void.
Be gone!
I got this. Oh, you, Mr. VP. Leave it to me. Reject the emptiness. Don't piss me off. Don't give in.
Wretched fools. Get up. Thank you. That's simple. Retaliate.
Reject the emptiness.
Curse you. Be gone! Wretched fools. Supporting.
Stay back. Good.
Supporting. Backing up. Backing up. Supporting.
Yeah.
Counter.
Victory's ours, Ryotaro. I'll get stronger. Burdens and all. I ain't gonna feel sorry for him. Yeah, I don't feel sorry for him at all. I'm just pissed at how unfair all of this is. Dean Jingu. That damn demon. She won't get away with this!
All I want is to see you, to make you happy for the rest of your days. I swore to protect you, even at the cost of my life. But then one day you suddenly collapsed and passed away. You loved clumsy, pathetic old me until the very end. Even though the nature of this world means that we can never meet again, I still want to see you one last time because I love you.
So this is Mr. Hugo's will. Feels kinda weird, hearing the thoughts of someone who ain't even alive. The dead, longing for the dead. Nothing good comes from binding yourself to what's already gone. I would know. Yo, Mr. VP. Only place left is the basement in the main building. It's the Dean's turf. So if there's any miss there, 10 to 1, it's where her last ideal is. And once we shatter it and kick her ass, the barrier should disappear too. Hey, Mr. VP, you're not still hung up over all that crap from before. That stuff the Dean said, about how you don't have any mist, so you can't shatter your ideals even if you want to. That means you'll be a pact bearer as long as you live, since you can't get rid of your authority. It doesn't matter, you know? Hell, it might even be better this way. You're supposed to size me up, remember? It'd be impossible for you to do that if you weren't a pact bearer anymore. You're fine the way you are. You don't need to change a thing. You're the only one who has any right to judge my worth and make me atone. Bringing down the Dean and leaving the Academy is just the start of the rest of our lives. This ain't gonna be where it ends. The distortions, making up for what happened to Chio and the other students, my dreams, the burdens I've shouldered. There's still so much I want to do. So much I swore I'd see to the end. And you're gonna have a front row seat to all of it. You're the only one I can walk with, side by side.
How, Steve? Because...
Here's your make sure.
Man, this is screwed up. We gotta go. Still no sign of the Dean. Not sure I like that. Let's keep going.
It seems this place too.
That's one messed up ideal.
It certainly is an unsightly thing. Regrettable, isn't it? Yoru corrupted one of my ideals, you see. It's reabsorbing the power she stole from me.
Yeah, it is pretty hard to look at. But at least it ain't half as hideous as you.
Oh?
You look like you don't have a care in the world. How many people have you killed?
201.
Wait. There weren't even that many people inside the barrier.
Oh? I assumed you were asking for the total number of people I've killed to date. Did I misunderstand? If you mean to ask how many I've killed since the barrier was erected, roughly 104, I'd say.
So, this ain't your first massacre, huh?
We at Shin Mikado Academy actively admit students who have a higher chance of becoming pact bearers. You may be wondering why. It is necessary to identify those with the potential to become pact bearers and secretly dispose of those who already are. That is the duty borne by the Jingu family, to maintain the balance of the world.
Did Shinya know about that?
It would have been too heavy a truth for him, so no, I never told him. In fact, I doubt he was ever aware of the true role he played in eliminating the pact bearers.
In other words, he was an unwitting accomplice. His only saving grace is that he died before he found out.
What are you saying? Death is no salvation. It's a tragedy.
Look who's talking. You're the one who killed him and played around with his memory like a puppet show.
Shinya was the one at fault for that. He was not content. He refused to smile. People living unfulfilled lives will be driven mad by their egos and desire for power. They are a threat.
That's your reason for killing over 200 people? What are you laughing at?
I am merely unable to comprehend your fixation with the number of casualties. It amuses me.
What?
The count will rise by 2 before long. What significance does learning it hold? It makes no sense. None whatsoever. It is just as I surmised. Pact bearers are volatile, incomprehensible, a danger to the world.
Not half as much as a freak like you.
Mind your manners, Mr. Date. I am Sora Jingu. I maintain and defend the order of the world.
You can tell yourself that all you want, but from where I'm standing, Sora Jingu is nothing but a monster. But you know what? I don't care what the hell you are. Your life and the way you live it is wrong. Simple as that. Mankind has no place for you.
I find that offensive, coming from a pact bearer. If it weren't for me, you and your ilk would be spreading distortions with reckless abandon. Countless innocents would suffer from the impact of your ego. You defy not only humanity, but the natural order of reality. If you say I have no place among mankind, then the world itself has no place for you.
Like I care. I'm not gonna change who I am just to play nice. Me and my ego have got things to do. Even if my actions drag others in and get them hurt, I won't run from the consequences. I'll atone in whatever way I need to.
There's only so much a person can atone for.
So, I'm still gonna do it. I'm not giving up. I'll keep on asking questions and looking for answers. And that goes for more than just the distortions.
What a preposterous goal! Impossible by any standard. If one wanted to make the impossible possible, they would have nowhere to turn but to the gods.
The gods, huh? Now I get it. Man, that was so out there I didn't even think about it. Not a half-bad idea either. Thanks. If I had the power of a god, I could do whatever I wanted.
How very lamentable that you were unable to understand sarcasm, Mr. Date. There are no such thing as gods.
Cut the crap. If demons like you exist, who's to say gods can't too? If people can use the power of demons, then there's gotta be a way to use divine power too.
Ridiculous. The residents of the other world aren't demons in the biblical sense. Humans were the ones who imposed that name upon us. Gods do not exist.
Oh yeah? We're at Shin Mikado Academy. The one who started it was a Jingu. The name of our academy sounds like Divine Gate, and Jingu means shrine. Forget about if gods are real or not. The only thing you need to be a god is for people to call you one. I've been doing a lot of thinking about the last thing Sarugadai said. Her precog analysis was pointing her to some kind of gate. Why would it show her that? What could there be beyond it? If the answer is a god, then it could probably do something about the distortions.
This is what puts people beyond salvation. Their hearts cling to misconceptions, luring them into opening a Pandora's box. Humanity has no need for egos or desires. Their powers are beyond your ken. I must assess the humans of this world at once.
Detestable.
To victory!
Null and void.
Get up.
Well, this bites. No! Got you!
Back it up. No, mercy.
I'm with you!
Back it up. No, mercy.
It's in your hands.
It is.
I'm with you! One more! Have another! Support!
Regrettable.
Nourish me. Unforgivable.
To victory! Take this!
Back it up.
One more! Backing up!
Get up.
No more holding back. Gotcha! Give me an order. You got this!
Get up.
Don't bother! To victory! Take this! Nice way! Backing up!
It is done.
Victory's ours, Ryotaro. I'll get stronger. Burdens and all.
If the ideal shatters, I, Sora Jingu, will... An end like this shouldn't be possible.
You've stolen so many lives already. Doesn't feel so good when it comes around, does it?
If I disappear, who will maintain the order of the world?
Who cares? Your idea of order ain't the same as everyone else's. The world can do just fine for itself on its own. Do it, Mr. VP.
That will, that ego, through its mere presence alone, the distortions in this world will increase. Stars will fall prey to contamination. The natural order will be reversed. Divine providence will be held in contempt. Material value will soar, while ethics erode to nothing. Severe weather, strange diseases, cultural decline, economic disparity, corrupted souls. The world cannot stand in the face of these distortions. It is for that reason that it was tearing apart at the seams. The Jingu clan discovered this, and so sought aid from the outer god. There is no beginning and no end to the world in which it slumbers. I learned of this outlandish tale when I was sorting through the things she left behind. However, if what the Jingu family believes in is true, if this legend is grounded in reality, if this outer god hears my wish, then I desire the power to rectify these distortions, both in this world in which she has died, and in this heart from which she has vanished. Nothing else matters to me. I beg of you, grant me the power to bring her back.
The outer god. There it is. But wait. Mr. Hugo didn't ask that god to grant his wish. He picked the Monarch of Woe instead, right? Why wouldn't he choose this outer god if he knew about it?
I'm disappearing. Sora Jingu is no more. How lamentable.
It's called getting your just desserts. We did it, Mr. VP. Hey, you okay, man? You look a little out of it. What the hell?
Oh, now I see. You've always piqued my interest. A pact bearer of vanity shouldn't exist. You are an aberration with no mist corresponding to your power. I wondered what exactly you were. You were weakened when Yoru's power was cleansed. With my ideals shattered, you are now on the verge of disappearing. It all makes sense now. You were, quite literally, a vanity project. A superficial existence. At last, it has all come to light.
What are you talking about?
Weren't you paying attention? Humanity is such a lamentable, farcical thing. I may be disappearing, but at least I remained myself until the end. That is all I need.
What the hell was that about? This has to be a joke. A shitty, screwed up joke. It isn't fair. You really gonna disappear on me? You'd better be. It's gonna be boring as hell without you. I swore it before, and I'll swear it again. I'm gonna do something about the distortions. I'll find a way to atone for Chio and the rest of the students. So rest in peace. I won't break a promise to a friend, even if it kills me.
I'm sorry.
Chio, Dr. Kakeru, Mr. Yugo, Shinya, Mr. VP. Damn it all! Everything's been taken from me again! This was the whole reason I wanted this power in the first place, so I wouldn't have to go through this anymore. Damn it. I can't take this shit.
The time has come at last. No longer must we lag and loiter, my ludicrous, laughable, lovable children.
Nice work out there, Vice Prez. So how did this one pay off? Was it all worth it? Did you satisfy your ego? Your sister still died, so I wouldn't call this a happy ending either. But still... You saved that lone wolf and helped him with his emotional baggage. That's a win in my book. How do you feel now that you've checked out 4 different outcomes? Wasn't too bad, was it? At least you got to save your special someone. That's way better than not being able to help anyone at all. You're not? And what promise is that? Right. Well, I don't want you to give up yet. But that's just my own wish talking. I'll feel a lot better about myself if your efforts pay off. I want you to feel like this is worth it. What's your wish? Damn, you've really developed your sense of self since we first met, huh? And it's a greedy one, too. You fought and struggled, and you're stronger because of it. Iteration after iteration, the true power you possess has grown exponentially. Resonance, canceling the authorities of others, those are just fragments of your full potential. The true nature of your authority is animakinesis, the manipulation of souls. It's not really something that's even supposed to exist. You can control vanity, the ostentatious and superficial. That's the true form of your power. The entity you're talking to right now is just a living memory. Like an illusion given form by your power. Listen, Vice Prez. Things that shouldn't even exist aren't influenced by any power. None at all. If you can believe in your soul with faith and conviction, if you can wear your ego with pride, if you can declare that you exist, your feelings, memories, and thoughts won't fade away with the march of time. Your soul will remember every last bit, and the bonds of your soul will guide you. So go, fulfill your wish, and never forget. You've got this, kid. If anyone can do it, it's you. Anyway, guess this is goodbye, Vice Prez. Yeah, after all, this is the last hurrah.
Things been taken from me again! This was the whole reason I wanted this power in the first place, so I wouldn't have to go through this anymore.
I wanted to know more about you. I wanted to understand you. Don't leave. Stay by my side. I'm so sorry. I wish we could have spent more time together. Everyone's gone off on their own now. Huh? Are you okay? You have to take better care of yourself. If something happened to you, I don't know what I'd do. What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Are you sure you're okay? Hey! What's gotten into you? I'm fine. Don't worry, okay? I'm right here by your side. What? What's going on with you? You're acting kinda weird. Remember? What do you remember? Hmm? What's that light?
The true nature of your authority is animakinesis, the manipulation of souls. If you can believe in your soul with faith and conviction, if you can wear your ego with pride, if you can declare that you exist, your soul will remember every last bit, and the bonds of your soul will guide you.
What is this? Memories of you and me. From the future? I'm remembering things I know nothing about. Why am I don't remember any of these memories, but it hurts so much. They can't be real, can they? It hurt. I was sad. It was so painful. I didn't want to say goodbye. Sorry for hugging you out of the blue like that. Oh, you're right. You're not really my brother. But You cared about me like I really was your sister. That's why I care for you too. It's not because I think of you as the older brother I once had. At least that's not the only reason. It was right before I was killed. I realized we weren't actually related. But even then, I didn't want to hate or resent you for it. Because you saved me. By being a big brother to me. So, as long as you're okay with it, can we keep being brother and sister? My face feels all red. This is a little awkward.
At last, your power has been put to its proper potential. It would seem this false, failing, and fretful facade has finally borne fruit.
Mr. Bunny!
Have you forgotten? I am the Abyss. I am one, and I am all. The part and the sum. The world and the self. Ephemeral, eternal, and
What are you talking about, Mr. Bunny?
What I'm saying is that I am a being beyond compare. Consequently, I am cognizant of your every circumstance, case, and contingency. Fate has fallen, fortunately for now. But you stand once more at a fork in the road, for no resolution has yet been bestowed. You, superfluous soul, extraneous existence, you who wield the authority of vanity. Will you be able to exempt this world from fate and upheave the injustice of the natural order? Your actions alone will determine the outcome. Consider carefully before you commence. The key to destiny is yours to dispense. Deepest reaches the gate.
When that mysterious light connected us together, I saw a bunch of other lights too. Nozomi, Shinya, Ryotaro, Kogoro. The lights managed to reach all of them. Hopefully that means they got their memories back too. Then, maybe this time, we won't have to fight each other. We'll all be able to get along again.
Thank goodness. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I had the weirdest daydream earlier. This strange light was wrapping all around me. Chio died, and we fought Kokoro. And then you disappeared. It was painful beyond belief. What an awful dream. Maybe I'm more upset over what happened to Dr. Kakeru than I realized. Huh? What do you mean? Dr. Kakeru's power was space-time manipulation, right? So, all of that really happened? In that case, you lied. You came into my heart, but hid away your secrets. You told me to put my life on the line for you, and then you just left. I'm never going to let you off for this. This time, I'm going to protect you, no matter what. Hey. If Dr. Kakeru's power brought you back in time, that means Chio was still okay, right? good to hear. Of course, I've made my choice. I'm not going to waver anymore. For Chio, for you, and for myself, I made a promise to protect you with my life. And this time, I'm going to keep it. Looking forward to working with you again, Vice President.
Huh? I sensed your power just now. Memories from a different me came flooding into my mind. Bits and pieces of yours did too. That... What was that? What happened to Chio, Yugo, and Sora was real? That's too fantastical to believe. It doesn't make any sense, but the way I felt when you disappeared before my eyes, the powerlessness, the despair, the knot in the pit of my stomach, they all tell me that everything I saw really did happen. I believe you, not because it makes any logical sense, but because I just want to believe you. You're special to me, so I have to protect you. That's my ego, and I'm standing by it. She's not here right now. She went out somewhere with Yugo. Hey, did your resonance end up reaching them too? You don't? Was that light something you used subconsciously then? If your power can just go off for anyone at any time, maybe Sora and Yoru ended up getting memories from their other selves too. I understand. To be honest, there's still a lot I don't quite get, but I don't want you or Chio to get hurt. I'll do anything I can to prevent that from happening.
Hey. That light just now. That was your resonance, right? Well, thanks. It made me feel like shit. So, were those memories and feelings real? Did you... No. Did we really go through all of that together? I'll believe it, coming from you. Sure thing. Weird. I almost feel like I miss seeing those smarmy TSC faces. Chio, she's alive too, right? Glad to hear it. Still. We can't relax just yet. Not with all we know about the Dean. About Yoru. And most importantly, about you. I'm not gonna let anyone take a damn thing from me this time around. And that's a promise. You better see things through for real this time. Can't size me up unless you do. I'll bet you're just as sick of things ending the same way over and over again as I am.
Was that light from earlier your power? I see. The memories you shared concerned me, so I used my own power as well. Those memories are all possible futures. The pain I felt from them. It hurt me so deeply. And it's all your fault. Please, let me have this, just for a moment. I've seen all of the memories. I understand everything now. As such, I will cease my fixation on safety and security. I will make use of everything at my disposal, my authority included, to change our outcome. If that is how things are meant to end, then what becomes of the world is no longer my concern. I refuse to let anyone get hurt again. I refuse to let anyone disappear. Not you, Chio, nor anyone else. And I will not surrender. Not to Yoru, Dean Jingu, nor the irrationality of this world. Even if doing so turns me away from all safety and security. There are things more important to me now. Of course, I have already resolved to do so. I will be able to protect you and Chio more efficiently that way. Not to mention, I will get to know you better as well if I remain by your side. There are still so many things about you I'd like to learn. I want to be closer to you, if only for a little while. I want to be someone special to you.
If, hypothetically, I were to say that, how would it make you feel?
It's a TSC meeting, just like old times.
Too bad the TSC's already been disbanded.
Don't ruin the moment, Prez. We came here because we wanted to. Simple as that. Same goes for everything we do from here on out. We don't need anyone's permission to call ourselves the TSC. Long as the gang's back together, that's more than enough reason for me.
I support that sentiment.
You're right. The TSC is hereby reinstated. You're okay with that, right, Vice President?
Yay! The TSC is up and running again! Everything's back to the way it was now. Still, it's kind of funny, huh? Nozomi, Shinya, Ryotaro, Kokoro. It feels like forever since we've all been together like this.
Doesn't it? It was only just recently that everyone was starting to go their separate ways. But after seeing all those memories, it does feel like it's been a long time.
I caught a glimpse of his memories, too. There was so much pain and sadness. So many unthinkable things that happened. Dr. Kakeru's power made everything okay again. But none of those experiences can be undone. But even so, there's still the future to come. We're here right now. In the present, we can still change the future. And because of that, I want to ask everyone here in the TSC to help. I don't want any of us to fight each other. I don't want to see any more of our friends die. I want to find a happier ending for all of us. If we all work together, we can destroy those cruel and unfair futures we saw. I know this all sounds kind of silly, but...
Silly? What do you call all the crap we've been through already? After all the shit we've had to put up with, we're gonna need some high notes to balance it out.
Only he who chases two hares can catch both, after all. A certain show-off was the one who said that, if I remember correctly.
Right. That's the reason I came back to the TSC.
We're here because of the memories we saw. They speak for themselves.
Thank you so much, everyone!
All right. Let's figure out our next course of action right away. I, for one, would rather avoid letting Chio and our Vice President die. What about the rest of you? The only problem is how.
Yoru was the one who caused Chio's death. We can prevent it as long as we protect Chio and defeat Yoru.
But that doesn't account for the Vice President. Yoru is his creator. If her power disappears, he does too.
To make matters worse, the Vice President will also disappear if the Dean is defeated. He was created with that purpose in mind. Once it is fulfilled, he will no longer exist.
There's no way out.
Yeah, we're stuck between a cruel rock and an unfair place. But we still have hope. There's some god out there that can grant us whatever wish we want, right?
Right. The memories he granted us have pointed in that direction numerous times.
I don't really believe in divine intervention, but it isn't like we have any better ideas.
Well, what are we waiting for then? Whatever's past that gate is there for the taking. God or otherwise.
A god, huh? I know Mr. Yugo mentioned it in his ideals, and it came up in Ryotaro's memories, but... can it really make wishes come true? What do we have to do to meet it?
That god should be able to grant your earnest desires. According to Yugo's memories, at least.
Either way, we don't have any other choice.
The only thing we know for sure is that gate floating around in the other world's the key. The hell are you doing?
Precog analysis. I was utilizing my authority to find a way to the gate.
But Kokoro, I thought you said you weren't going to use your powers in the academy.
I no longer care, as long as I can protect what is dear to me. I am officially a loose cannon now.
Damn. Didn't know you had it in you.
So? What did you see?
I saw him, as well as a number of symbols that resembled letters. They were very faint. I could not make them out.
Symbols, huh? Come to think of it, I remember reading about something like that in Cromwell's writings. There's a sign that you can only see after proving your worth by overcoming all of the monarchs. Using the sign opens the way to the gate. These symbols that Kokoro's talking about could be that very same sign. He's already defeated every monarch except for Vanity, and Kokoro's precog analysis implies he's important. It's more than likely that he already has the qualifications needed.
If that sign only shows up for the worthy, then I guess that means we have to leave it up to Mr. VP.
Yeah, as much as it pains me to admit.
You can do it! Find that sign!
Rah, rah.
You're the key, man. Don't let us down.
We'll also look through anything we can for hints about where the sign might be. Don't worry. If anyone can find it, it's you.
About your mist, Kokoro.
It is spreading across the first, second, and third floor of the library.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Why do you ask?
I'm just jotting down everything we know about each Pact Bearer's mist. That way, we can smash their ideals when we need to.
I see. In that case, I will be counting on you for a smashing good time.
You should probably try to take this more seriously.
A sign that can only be seen by the worthy, huh? I wonder if it's like when you see faces and random patterns on the wall. It looks like nothing at first, but change your perspective, and all of a sudden, there it is!
Yo, Chio.
What's up?
What kind of rep did Mr. Tsumabuki have?
Well, you probably already know this, but the students really liked him. Everyone thought of him as a caring, compassionate teacher. No matter what the problem was, he'd always listen and empathize with you. He didn't brush off people's worries or give out cheesy, overused advice. People said he was the kind of person who genuinely understood their pain.
Caring, compassionate, and empathetic, huh? No matter how much he understood their pain. Or maybe it was because he knew how they felt. He was never able to share his own. Can only imagine how frustrating it was.
Kokoro mentioned seeing some kind of symbols. I wonder what they were. Hiragana? Katakana? Kanji? The Latin alphabet? Greek? Cyrillic? Numbers even? It'd be nice if we had even the slightest clue what language it's in. Hopefully it ends up being something you can recognize.
Yo, Mr. VP. Remember when you and me buddied up to fight Tsurugadai? She said something about how her precog analysis gives her different results depending on where she uses it. It's limited to answers that are possible for that specific plane. If there's a way to get to the gate in the other world from this plane, it could be related to our usual ways into the other world. You feel me?
Assuming you do find the sign, how are we supposed to get to the gate? Does a door to the other world just open up when you see it? Or maybe the sign itself is some kind of key to the other world? Assuming you do find the sign, how are we...
I saw around 9 or 10 symbols in total. I couldn't quite make them out, but they weren't anything I recognized regardless.
Everything's certainly lively of late. I take it you're seeking the sign to the gate. If one could perceive the sign just like that, they'd know when they found it right off the bat. But what if you put it the opposite way? If someone could not recognize it, per se, the sign could appear right in front of their eyes. And yet, even then, they would never realize. But never mind all of these clues that frustrate. Make sure you're prepared when you go to the gate.